Hi besties, welcome back to my slightly chaotic yet ultimately super safe corner of the internet. Hi, Bob Flanders. Is apparently Amanda live? Apparently. Hi. How are you? Welcome back, guys. You are in my Sims 2 Uber. Well, we are in my Sims 2 Uberhood today. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit. We're in my Sims 2 Uberhood. We're starting in the Smith household. Yay, yay, yay. Before we begin, let me say I'm on all social media at apparentlyamanda TV. I upload new YouTube videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays, you get episodes of my Paralyzed rotational gameplay. I did upload 2 episodes today. And on Fridays, you get replays of my Sims 2 Uberhood streams, which happen every day from Tuesday to Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. I almost forgot. Hi guys. Let me make sure the captions are working. Let's get to the partying. Perfect. We're perfect. Okay, so just a reminder, guys, that we have some commands and stuff. So if you're lurking, feel free to drop the lurk command if you want. You don't have to. You don't have to. And then I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to do the aspiration and see what my daily aspiration is today. My daily aspiration is knowledge. What will I learn today? I am feeling kind of knowledge aspiration today, to be honest with you. I'm also going to claim my aspiration points, or my aspiration points. I earned 100 aspiration points, and now I have 1,800. It's only because I've been testing all of the new commands, so every time I test a command, I get aspiration points for testing it. So, yeah. Anyways, what's up, guys? Bob Flanders, you are earning aspiration points. You now have 100. Yay! Alright, guys, let's get into it. We are here in the Smith household with pollination technician number 9, but we call him Mr. Smith, and his wife, Jenny, who, the thing is, Mr. Smith got resurrected, so now Jenny's the founder of the household. And Julian is their last child, their teenage son. He's the youngest of, I think, 4 children. I'm pretty sure there's 4 of them. Oh my gosh. I forgot Mr. Smith had 2 children before Jenny, but with Jenny, he has 4 children. And Julian is the youngest of 4. In 3 days, he's moving off to university. How exciting. It is a Tuesday. We know Julian goes to school. Jenny goes to work today very early. Okay, 6543. So I think I'm going to wake her up around 3. And Mr. Smith, you are retired. Maybe we can make Jenny retired too. Yeah, we can probably make that happen. Try for baby. Okay, so we can't try for baby, but I will adopt a baby. You really want to make it happen, eh? Okay, so what we're going to do when they wake up is we'll adopt a baby. And I'm going to have to make it, let me see. I'm going to make it, is it okay if I make the adoption, I'm afraid to do toddler because they're old, but I guess we could make it toddler. Why don't we make it toddler, and then why don't we have, like, someone move back in, maybe? I don't know. Why don't we make the adoption a toddler? Because we can't try for baby because they're both elders, but we will make something happen here. We will make an adoption happen. So I think what I'm going to do today is have Jenny retire from work. So we're going to have them fast forward until the morning. Julian's not active, so he doesn't need to wake up early and work out. And that means I got to set up a baby room. Bob Flanders, what are you doing to me? All right, so let's set up a baby room in here. Oh, I do have a baby room down there. Okay, perfect. Already set up. Never mind. I deleted all that stuff for nothing. Okay, we are having Julian wake up at 5. Good morning, Julian. Why don't you go use the bathroom and take a shower, please? Seems like everyone's having adoptions and all of that. I'm throwing a wrench in the works. You really are. You really are throwing a wrench in the plans. Like, what are you doing to me, dude? Okay, Mr. Smith, we're going to have you... We're going to set your energy down to 50%. We could wait for Julian to return from college. Oh, that'll be a long time. So, yeah. We're just going to adopt a baby. That'll be a way long time. That'll be too long to wait. That'll be like months. So, like, on the rate that I go through things, it'll be like months away. So, like, we're not going to do that. We're just going to adopt a baby. It'll have to do. We'll see what kind of baby we get. We'll get a toddler. And all the babies' names start with J, so we'll have to... I don't think we get to name the toddler. Maybe we can rename the toddler. Can anyone think of any J names? I need boy J names and I need girl J names. Julian, you are going to go and get some leftovers. Mr. Smith, I set your energy down so that way Jenny can wake up. And I need her to come and call work. And then I'm also going to set her energy... Oh, see, she's trying to go to work. I'm going to set her energy down to 50% so she can go back to bed after this, because we are going to call work and retire. We are now becoming full-time parents to toddlers, or to toddler. We're not adopting two. We're just going to adopt one toddler, but we're going to wait till they wake up a little bit later. I promise I will do it. I promise it will get done. We're going to retire from our job. She only got to level 3 in her career, but it's okay. Her lifetime want wasn't to reach the top of her career. It was to graduate 3 children from college. So we've done 2 of those so far. I'm thinking. Where did I move Jill and Lucy in? I'm thinking of something, Bob Flanders. I'm thinking, where did I move Jill and Lucy in? Because they could have a baby. We could move them in here, potentially. That could be something we could do, and then we can actually try for baby instead of adopting a baby. What do we think? I did make a house for them, but it wouldn't be hard to move them in here. I mean, Jill and Lucy could move back in with Mom and Dad. I think we're going to make that happen, besties. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to go out to Veronaville, because that's where I put Jill and Lucy. Veronaville. Sounds like a good idea. I thought so too. That way we can actually do a try for baby. Yes. I'm not going to... Perfect. Thank you for the J names. Well, now that it's Jill and Lucy, it might not be a J name because it's not going to be Bob. It's not going to be Mr. Smith and Jenny's child, so it doesn't have to be a J name. So let me think. What's the next letter in the alphabet for me? I think it's a Y. What? Did I name a baby with a Y already? What was the last baby we had? Where am I here? Okay, so I did use a Y name. So you know what we need, Bob Flanders? We need a Z name. So I need boy names and girl names, or maybe unisex names that start with Z. And the name we have already used in the game for Z is Zoe. So it can't be Zoe, but anything else with Z. So you're on it? Perfect. We are going to head out to Veronaville. Jill is their daughter, so Jill will be the one that gets pregnant because she's an extension of her parents. We are going to go to this house right here, the Burb household, and sorry guys, you guys are moving out. Moving on out. Moving on out. Moving on in with your parents. Okay. It just makes sense. You know, we want to try for baby. I can't make the try for baby happen traditionally because if I make the 2 females try for baby, nothing's going to happen. But I can... Where am I going? Strange Town. I can use the Sim Blender to make Jill pregnant with Lucy's baby. And we can say it was science. And that works out, right? I'm making it happen for you, Bob Flanders. Thank you for joining me, by the way. I'm making it happen for you. Guys, I'm so excited for my events that I made to come up. Every hour, there's going to be an event in the chat that you can participate in with commands. And I am so excited. I am like so pumped for it. You have a little bit of time, Bob Flanders, to think of Z names. But yeah, Z names, boy, girl, unisex. We're going to combine these households, and then we are going to... Oh my god, everyone's naked. Hello. Okay, let's go ahead and put the spreadsheet up for you guys. There you guys go. You guys can look at the spreadsheet. We're going to load into the household, and we're going to do some work on the spreadsheet because everyone's naked. We are going to go and take Lucy and Jill, and we are going to take them and move them up. Oh, we are going to move them up to the top. with the Smith family. I think that means Lucy's going to have to take the Smith last name. So let's add right here 2 rows. And let's go ahead and put Jill in there. Perfect. And then we'll take Miss Lucy out of her row here, Miss Lucy Verb. And she will become a Smith. Let's copy. And, oh, you got Z names. Let me look at them in a second, okay? 1 second. There we go. Perfect. Jill and Lucy are now in the Smith household. I just have to go to the bottom of the spreadsheet and delete them from down here. One thing I'm very worried about is that I'm not going to have enough room in university for all of the Sims that are going to university. I am kind of anxious about that. I might have to make another dorm, and I'm going to be pissed if I have to make another dorm, man. Or as some houses or something, I'm going to be pissed. All right. Let me see here. We are good in that household. Let us save up. And we've got some new Sims in this household. So Z names, Zara, Zuri, Zariah, Zaylee, Zelda. Okay, so those all seem like girl names. Can you come up with some boy names? Or even Zuri might be a unisex name. But I like all those names. I like Zelda. Like, I really like Zelda. Jenny, you retired, so let's have you use the bathroom and then go back to bed. Jill and Lucy, what's up, my girlies? What do you guys need to live here comfortably? Why don't we do daughter and daughter-in-law? And what do you guys need to move in here? Okay, so I forgot. Frick. Okay, so Jill's house that I had made for her had a clothing shop in it that I had made. And now I don't have that clothing shop anymore. So, Bob Flanders, you put a wrench in my plans, but we'll figure it out. She needs a sewing machine, and she needs a microphone. And I think we have a microphone already, but we also need a guitar and a rodent. A guitar and a rodent, and I think we have a sewing machine. Do we have a sewing machine? No, we got rid of it for some reason. Okay, so guitar, a rodent, a sewing machine. Zachary or Zach for short. Let's do that one. Cool. We got it. So the baby will be either Zachary or Zelda, depending on if it's a boy or a girl. We're going to have a few days before that happens, but we're going to make her pregnant in just a second. Don't you guys worry about it. I am just adding some items in the household for them. We don't have a guitar, so let's go ahead and put a guitar down. And we also need a rodent. We also need a room for those two to sleep in. So I'm just like thinking on the fly here, and let's put that on there. A rodent. We need a rodent, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves a rodent. And I think there is a predestined name for this rodent. I just don't know what it is. Where are we going to put this? Why don't we put it upstairs? Why don't we put it right here? And what is the predestined name for this rodent? It is Sprinkles. Okay, so we're naming the rodent Sprinkles. And then this room will have to have a double bed in here somehow. How are we going to do this? I have no idea. And I don't know if either of them are active and they wake up and work out. I don't remember, but what are their favorite colors? They both like, okay, so they both like yellow, and they both like white and grayish. Sprinkles the rodent, yes. That will be the rodent, Sprinkles. We need a better bed than that, so let's go to, like, this page, maybe, and let's see what we can find. Maybe we can find some sort of white. Yeah, let's do that one, and they both like yellow. So let's do some sort of yellow bedspread. Do we like that? That's a little too childish, I think. What about that one? Why don't we do this one? Okay, it's good enough. And we can get these tables right here, just put in here. We can get this. And let me think. Do we need a dresser in here? Not really. Do we need anything else? Not really. We're going to have a baby soon, so we're going to have to, oh, the baby room's downstairs. So maybe what I'll do is today, after everyone's out of bed, I will switch the rooms and have Mr. and Mrs. Smith move up here to the upstairs bedroom and have Lucy and Jill take this downstairs bedroom. I'm thinking that might be a better plan. So we're gonna move that stuff a little bit later once everyone's up. I think we're good. Lucy, do you guys work out in the morning? You guys don't. Perfect. So Lucy, you're gonna come and stock the cage, please. We're going to use the sim blender to max Lucy's motives and also max Jill's motives. And then Jill, you are becoming pregnant. So we are going to go pregnancy, have baby with Lucy Bird. Beautiful. Okay, I think we're all set up and ready to go. So, Jill, do you have a job? Right, you're going to own a clothing shop. So that's going to have to be something we have to build really quick right now in this corner. Let's turn on move objects. What we're going to do is we're going to build a teensy tiny little clothing shop for Miss Jill. Because Jill's career is not traditional. Instead of a traditional career path, she has decided she wants to sew her own clothing and own a clothing shop. So that's what we're building right now. I don't like how that's diagonal there. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay, it'll be yellow like the rest of the house, and we will have a cute little door. Like, actually, let's get a different door. Let's get this door, maybe, possibly. Yeah, okay. And then we'll get the cute little matching windows here. One, two, maybe, possibly. Will the shop have fun t-shirts? Unfortunately not. It'll just have different outfits, I guess. And I can't even control who's gonna buy them, so it's gonna be funny actually to see who buys them. Like, it'll be kind of random. We're gonna go in here and make this shop yellow, because I know Miss Jill likes yellow. We're gonna copy the floors from inside the house. We are going to add a little ceiling lamp in here. Beautiful. And we need to add the business stuff, but first we need to add a roof, of course. So let's go ahead and there we go. We should be good. Is everything good with this roof? Okay, I think so. All right, yeah. And that's fine. So now that we have that, do we have a ceiling up? Like, do we have a ceiling on there? We should probably have a ceiling, just to be safe. Just so that when we take pictures, there's no, like, no nothing above. Does that make sense, guys? I don't know. Just go with it, okay? We're adding ceilings so that when we take pictures, we can actually see our simmies. Okay, cool. Okay, we are continuing on with adding the clothing shop. So let's be beautiful. Yes, it is. I love it so far. I am very happy with the progress we're making on everything, adding in the girls. How exciting. I wish there was some sort, like, we'll add this because it's a clothing shop. And I wish there was some sort of thing I could put clothes on. But I don't think there is. I wish there was like a mannequin I could put outfits on, but I don't think that's a thing. So what we'll do is we'll have these shelves. Okay? And the shelves will act as places to store our clothing items. Oops, not that one. I am hoping for the best here that oh, hello. That everything is going to turn out looking okay. I really don't like that at all. You know what? I don't know. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to do like that. Okay, I'm liking that, but I want to move the door over by 1. Beautiful. I say beautiful a lot, eh? Is that why you're saying that? Because I say beautiful a lot without it even really realizing I'm doing it? Yeah. Let's get some sort of counter. Yellow. I know Jill likes yellow, so we're going to go with the yellow counter. We're going to have a little telephone just in case she needs to use it, and then we're going to have the cash register. This is a very small, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do it like this. And now we probably have more room to line up customers, right? Possibly. Just maybe like that, and then we could have that go away and be like that. Yeah, maybe. And then we could have like a little plant in the corner. I talk a lot through this, guys. I'm just thinking out loud. Yes, I thought you were doing Jim Carrey. I thought so. I wish I could do a good Jim Carrey, but I probably can't, so I'm not going to try. We won't sell very many outfits because she's making all the outfits herself. Hi, Lady Oaks. You made an appearance, didn't you? Okay, last things we need to add are the little item customer count thingamabob. Perfect. And a closed and open sign. So I should have done that when I was in here already. Let's get this guy. Perfect. So we will wait to open that clothing shop until way later. Auto lights, all lights. But now I know she has a job. And Lucy already has a job. Yes. Okay, so Lucy, you're pretty much just going to hang around until it's time to go to work. Julian, you are going... Oh my god, we have a genie lamp in the backyard. Oh my god. What am I going to do with that? So we made Jill pregnant, so that's good. You are getting up and then you're going back to bed. You're sleeping. I'm going to have you start working on... Why don't we lock it in to gain a skill point? Why don't we have a woohoo in bed? Because you and Lucy both seem to want that. So we will go relax when Lucy's done doing what she's doing. I'm going to have her feed the rodent before she leaves. All right, guys, we're going to get an ad in like about 4 minutes or so. So keep that a little less than 5 minutes, 4.5. Keep that in mind. We'll go on a quick be right back during that time, and then we'll come back and we'll really get into the action. We can actually finally start to play. So what did we say? The rodent was going to be named Sprinkles. Let's go for it. And then, Lucy, once you're done, you're going to fill Sprinkles' food dish, and then I'm going to have you go relax. Julian, you need some fun and some social before work, or before school. Can you go on a computer and maybe chat online? Chat with adult Cynthia. I don't know who Cynthia is, but go chat with Cynthia online. Lucy and Jill are going to woohoo because Jill's already pregnant, so we might as well lock it in with the woohoo. Just to make it technical. Lucy's carpool is going to be here in about an hour, and school bus for Julian will come in about an hour. We're actually going to make this car Lucy's now, because Lucy is the only one who's leaving the house to work. And we are going to go with a woohoo here. Julian is going to go chat online for a few minutes before he goes to school. That's not very safe, but oh well. Let's see here. You guys are still sleeping. You guys will probably wake up after the break. And you two guys are woohooing. Okay. Jill, you would like to gain a skill point of any kind? Oh my god, look at all your skill points. Why don't we have you gain a cleaning skill point? Why don't you go down here and you can study cleaning? And she just wants to woohoo in bed again. Why? Why does she just constantly want to woohoo? I don't know if I want you to get a bronze sewing talent badge, Lucy. Is that really your bag? Like, Jill's supposed to be the clothing designer. And Lucy, you're going to get up because you're going to be going off to work. So why don't you go dress for work, my love? Lucy's gonna head off to work for the day. These two are still sleeping. Jill is studying. Julian, you gotta go to school, my friend. No, it's not time to play Nintendo DS, my love. It's time to go to school. After Mr. and Mrs. Smith wake up, we will change the rooms around so that the girls can have the bedroom downstairs beside the baby room. And then Mr. and Mrs. Smith will move upstairs into the small bedroom. Jill has gained her cleaning skill point. Wonderful. I'm going to have her go start to work on some clothing. Oh my goodness. Hold on. There we go. And hold on. There we go. Did it happen on this side? No. Okay, so we're going to have Jill come and start sewing some outfits. And the fun part is that it's going to be random who buys them. So that's kind of exciting. We're going to try and make as many random outfits as we can. And it's going to be random who buys them, and we'll see who ends up with outfits. And maybe we'll have to change some outfits based on what people buy. I love it. Okay, so let's pick an outfit really quick before we go on the break. It's loading up. We might actually wait until we come back from the break to pick an outfit together. We're going to do that. So the game is not frozen. It's just loading up the outfit selection screen. I'm going to send you guys on the break for a few minutes while we do some ads and watch the slideshow. Don't forget to claim your aspiration points for the day, and also check your daily aspiration by putting !aspiration in the chat. All right, guys, I will be back in a few minutes. So thank you guys so much for watching so far, and peace out. besties. Welcome or welcome back. Just give me, I love that you guys are using the commands and everything in the chat. I love it. And like I said, there will also be events every hour that come up in the chat, so make sure you watch out for those. I just have to send a text really quickly, guys, just to send someone something. Perfect. Okay. So we are getting back into the action. We are going to have Jill sew some clothing. Thank you guys also for, if you guys have contributed to the next Amanda Palooza. We are going to have Jill sew some random clothing. I am going to go through and pick a random outfit here, la la la. Actually, I probably know the number. It's probably female, adult, full body. So that would be 127. So let's pick a random number between 1 and 127. Why don't we pick a pretty dress? Why don't we pick this pretty blue dress and sew that? How about that, guys? Teal dress every day. We're gonna say every day, ED. I'm just gonna say E for every day. I'm gonna say everyday outfit. Why don't we say teal dress with heels. Okay, I can't put heels, but I can put teal dress with heel. Everyday outfit. Yes, I guess that's a formal everyday outfit. That could also be a formal outfit. I was gonna ask you guys, do you guys think she should specialize in a specific type of outfit? I'm gonna put a poll up for 10 minutes. And, oh yeah, how much? 25 stream streaks, Stella? Holy cow. You go, girl. All right, we're putting a poll up. Jill sells clothing. What kind? We are going to do everyday, formal, swim. I feel like we're only gonna do those 3 because the other categories don't have as many options. Maybe underwear can be the other category. That can be the other option. And we're gonna have this poll be up for 10 minutes. So if you guys want to vote, feel free to vote. So I've started a poll. Jill sells clothing. What kind? And we are going to have you guys vote on that. And basically you can vote for what kind of clothing she's going to specialize in. So everyday clothing, formal clothing, swimwear, or underwear. And yeah, you guys can go ahead and vote on that. Have some fun. For now, we're going to make some random outfits, and then eventually we'll obviously make some specific outfits once we figure out what kind of clothing she's specializing in. Mr. Smith is up and playing the piano. Good morning, Mr. Smith. Why don't you go use the bathroom and take a shower? And then you are going to go have a drink of some orange juice. Jenny, we have any votes on the poll yet? We do. Someone's voted for every day. Jenny, you are going to, when you're done sleeping, I'm going to have you come use the bathroom and take a shower. Do you guys like the polls when we do the polls? I've been testing them and stuff and seeing how they work, and it seems like they do well. I almost always get one, like not almost always, but I always get at least one vote. So that's good. And one vote's enough for me. Why don't you go get leftovers? Jill is sewing up here, and then Julian and Lucy are off. So what we're going to have to do tonight is have a wedding, which gives me a chance to test my new wedding command. So someone remind me or do it then at wedding time. If I don't put the command !wedding in the chat, someone do it for me. But I'm sure I'll remember because I'm so excited to use it. We're going to throw a wedding tonight. Yeah, we're going to do that. Lucy comes home at 4 p.m. So we're going to throw a wedding around 5 p.m. We're going to throw a wedding for Lucy and Jill. They're not married yet, but they will become married. I want Lucy to become a smith. so we're gonna have her join the family. I'm sure I'll remember, honestly, because I'm really excited to use it, so I'm sure I'll remember. We're actually gonna start setting up the wedding stuff now. We're going to go over here, and why don't we take this guy and move it? Where can this go? There's no space. There's no space. We can get rid of that, and why don't we put this here? I hope that works there. Maybe like that, and that like that. Okay. We're gonna go over here, and we're going to make this all not that. I heard Smith and just saw him. Yes, we're in the Smith household, Stella. Did you not realize? Welcome to the Smith household. Okay, let's go ahead and add the wedding stufferoonies. So let's go with, of course, the wedding arch. We need the wedding arch. I like the roses. We'll have a little wedding by the pond. I love it. We need some chairs, so we're gonna go with white. We don't know how many people are going to come, but we're going to put as many chairs as we can. And then what we'll do is we'll have a little table for the cake. We'll have this little table for the cake. We're not going to do champagne because champagne just causes problems. Everyone just keeps doing toasts over and over. So we're going to get this lovely yellow cake because I know they like yellow. And then we'll get a little buffet so that no one has to do a bunch of cooking for this. We can just have a really easy party. So we're going to get a little buffet table. Put that in the corner. And then what the last few things we'll get is we need a stereo for music. So why don't we get a little stereo right about here and get this guy and put him in the trees, and we can have music playing. And I also wanted to add a table for people. Yes, so we're gonna have the cake be right there, and then we're gonna have a really big table for everyone to sit at, or maybe we should have little tables. What would be more likely? I feel like a big table could also happen. Like that looks like someone set that up. So why don't we put this big table right here? Maybe move that over and move the big table like that. Can I change the ground a little bit? Maybe. Change that. There we go. And they like yellow, so the table's going to be yellow. And we'll have some of these random chairs. Champagne causes problems? It does. It does, because they just sit there and make toasts over and over. It's kind of hilarious. So everyone can sit at the big table together, and I think that's everything we need for a wedding. I don't think I need anything else. I'm not sure. Maybe like a decoration or two would be nice. That could be possible. We're gonna go with these balloons. What do we go with those? They're kind of not matchy-matchy. I feel like those don't match at all. Why don't we go with those ones? Those are nice. Yeah, I think we pretty much got everything we need for the party. Oh, a bar. Do we need a bar? It's not necessary. It's not necessary, honestly. Maybe it's a sober wedding because Jill is pregnant. So, yeah. So now we're all ready for the wedding. Mr. Smith wants to go and sew. I feel like I should just have another sewing machine up here and have like a sewing sweatshop. Okay, let's get another sewing machine, and let's have Mr. Smith get another sewing machine there. Hopefully that works out fine. So we only have one vote in the poll so far, but that's okay. I mean, a vote is a vote. Did Jill finish her sewing project? What did she, oh, she is making many teal dresses. Oh, crap. Okay, I don't want her to do that. She is going to scrap outfit when she's done doing that. Mr. Smith, since so far every day is oh, 3 votes for every day. Okay, every day is leading on the poll. So we're going to make one everyday outfit. Oh, should we make them for boys or girls, guys? Or should we do half and half? Maybe Mr. Smith makes the clothing for the boys and Jill makes the clothing for the girls? I don't know. She's going to throw up because she's pregnant. But we'll send her back and she'll go scrap that outfit because she doesn't need to make multiple teal dresses. But what we'll do is we'll go downstairs. Oh my god, do we literally have a rodent? Panda. Panda, I'm sorry. I don't know who you are. Goodbye. Orchid Angel. Hi, how are you? How's it going? Have them both make every male and female? Okay. Yeah, like half and half, like I said, yeah. Hi, how's it going? How are you? I said like 6 greetings. We have oh my god, we have a toddler female outfit. But we're gonna put teal. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have her make 3 every day for females, and him make 3 every day for males. And I know girls' clothing is so much more fun, but what if males come to the shop? What do I do if a male buys a female piece of clothing? I give it to his partner. I guess maybe we could do that. We could gift it to someone. That's what we could do. Why don't we put their diplomas up somewhere? Why don't we put them... How do we do that? How do we do this? Accept? What are we doing? Apparently I'm streaming together. Oh, okay, she raided me. Hi. Hi, how's it going? What's up, guys? How's it going? Were you guys playing The Sims 2? Hi, guys. What's up? We are in the Smith household, and I'm trying to figure out where to place this diploma. You guys were playing The Sims 2 today, I'm guessing. What were you doing today? Tell me. Tell me what you were doing. And welcome. For you guys who don't know me, I'm Amanda. What's up? We play The Sims 2 around here. We play my Sims 2 Uberhood. We are in the Smith household. Lots is going on. We're about to have a wedding. So you guys came at like the perfect time. Welcome. Thank you for the raid, by the way. Thank you. Hi, Barry. How are you? I am trying to figure out where to place this diploma. Bam. Does that work? It's pretty much okay. So the poll ended. I was showing everyone the screen you made for me, and I thought you were live, and I saw you were live, so here we are. Oh, well, thank you. Hi, how are you? Did you use the screens today? I love it. The poll ended, guys. Jill sells clothing. What kind? We got 3 votes, 100% for every day. So Jill will sell everyday clothing. That's fine. I figured that one was going to win. I don't know why. I just had a feeling. We were with Dustin and Angela, and they had 2 kiddos, and Mary Sue Booty called Dana. Ooh. So I actually did the same thing you did, is I moved. We're going to do adult. Okay, so I did the same thing you did, where I moved Dustin and Angela in with Mary Sue, but in my game, Daniel's still there, but I moved them in back at home. So yeah, we did the same thing. And I'm glad they were helpful for you. I'm so happy. Let's go ahead and get 56 here. I'm going to go from the back, actually. That's bad. Okay, so let's pick a random outfit here. That's kind of nice. Oh! I love that! I love that so much! I love that so much! Okay, let's totally do that one. And then we are going to call it black suit, red tie. Black suit / red tie. And it's going to be, I guess, again, an everyday, this could be a form. We'll just say this could also be a formal outfit. There we go. I'm going to say everyday outfit. This could also be a formal outfit. Why is that not allowed? Oh, the slash maybe? Yeah. What a nice suit, black suit, red tie. Beautiful. I have to raid and run for a grown-up phone call, but I enjoy the Smiths. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming. Thank you for raiding. I love you. Bye. I'm so overwhelmed. Okay, so we are going to have him, or whoever's at the fridge, need some breakfast. So why don't we grab the waffles? Oh, it's hot in here all of a sudden. Whoo! Whoo, it just got hot in here. Okay, I'm so excited for the wedding. Raiders, thank you for joining me. We are going to be having a wedding soon. As soon as Lucy comes home from work. Lucy and Jill are getting married. It's Pride Month. All right, and we're going to have a wedding here in the backyard, and I'm so excited. So we also have a new command to try out. I'm going to do something. It's like I do the wedding command, and then a little chat message comes up, and it says, like, if you want to attend the wedding, do, like, this command, and you'll get aspiration points for attending the wedding. So we'll try that, because I'm so excited! I'm just so pumped, guys. Sorry if I'm too much for you. I'm sorry. I'm a lot, but I'm not gonna apologize for that. I'm not gonna apologize for that. I'm a lot, and if you can't handle it, then I'm sorry. I guess I did end up apologizing. I feel like I can't help myself from saying sorry. It's like a Canadian thing, guys. I'm so chatty right now. I'm just been. She wants to call Joshua to chat. We can probably make that happen. She also wants to be friends with Lucy. I'm going to make that happen. Jill's university friends are calling her. But I'm going to have Jenny call Joshua. I love how you're having so much fun while streaming. It makes watching fun, too. Well, I appreciate that. I always have a good time while I stream. I actually had Thank you. Thank you, Barry. Thank you for the raid again. Yeah, and chatting is your job when you stream. I actually had therapy today, and me and my therapist wrote down that we were writing down things for different states of mood. So we wrote down that streaming makes me feel cool and connected, which is what you want to be feeling like all the time, cool and connected and safe. So streaming makes me feel cool and connected and safe, and yeah. Anyways, we are going to go use the bathroom, and then she's hungry, so I'm going to have her go get some leftovers before her wedding. I should also probably have her take a nap. So instead of eating, she's going to go to the bathroom. We are going to switch the bedrooms around right now. Why don't we go and put that there, and page up, page down, page up, page down. Great, and let's move this dresser up in the corner here. Beautiful, that fits so perfectly. I love it. Wonderful. Okay, so, Jill, let's have you go off to sleep, please. Why don't you go sleep for a few hours before the wedding? And Mr. Smith is making a piece of clothing for the shop. He is helping Jill make pieces of clothing while she's pregnant and can't make as much. And Janny's talking on the phone with Joshua. Julian, you're back from school and you're playing DS in the clothing shop. Okay. Why don't you do your homework for me really quickly, my friend? Then we're going to have you go use the bathroom. And then you can probably go have a quick snack before the wedding, because you don't necessarily need to eat at the wedding. The eating's for the guests, you know what I mean? The banquet table, that's for the guests. Get a grandchild. Whoa. Yeah, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Have a relative get married, that's going to happen too. Can I add a third want lock for you? And Jenny, now that you're retired, what is your like sub hobby? Jenny, you like to sing. Okay, so why don't you go sing for a little bit? Go sing, my love. Munnerby, zip zap zom, Munnerby, whip whap wah. Oh, am I Bayry all of a sudden because I'm singing all the Sims songs? That's what she does. Half the reason I watch her streams is to listen to her sing along to the Sims music. I love that. And I'm like jamming out right along with her. She's so like, so confident on the mic. Jill also sings. Her daughter Jill also sings. Okay, Mr. Smith, you finished. You finished your outfit. Perfect. Let's go down here, and I can't even wipe the smile off my face. What's going on? All right, let's put that outfit down on the bottom here, and you can, Mr. Smith, why don't you go ahead and go use the bathroom, fill Pika's food dish. You pulled up the spreadsheet, and I remember getting flashed in the winter when it was completely in the dark in my room. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure that's very jarring all of a sudden. Mr. Smith, you are going to... Oh, he wants to sell a masterpiece? Yes, please. Whoever's painting that is, scrap it. It's gone. It's time for Mr. Smith to paint. Okay. Jenny, oh, Julian, you need something to do, so let's clean that up. The wedding's happening soon, and you go to college soon. So much is happening. How about, you've done your homework. What is your sub-hobby? Let's see here. Julian's sub-hobby is watching movies. Okay. So why doesn't he go... The holy spreadsheet truly is blinding. You are right, Stella. It is blinded. You are blinded by how amazing it is. I don't really know what to have him do. I keep going back to the spreadsheet because I just... Birdcage, we can do the birdcage. How about you go play with the birdcage? Why don't you go play with Pika? Mr. Smith, you have scrapped that painting. I want you to paint a custom painting, please. We have so many lovely custom paintings to choose from. Three, four. And then out of these 6 paintings, we're going to choose number 4. So that's what he's painting. Hopefully that will be a masterpiece. I got all my custom paintings off Pinterest. I just got a bunch of photos off Pinterest. Okay, so Jill, you are still sleeping, honey. It's time to wake up. Time to, you don't have a clothing, a dresser, so we're going to change you into your formal wear. Pretty. I love it. Okay, and why don't we go get ready for the wedding? Why don't we go serve food, turn on the stereo, turn on, and, who knows more people? Why don't we have Lucy throw the party so she can invite her whole family? Why don't we call or throw party, wedding party? We'll do money later. We'll worry about that later. Yeah, you can put your own paintings in the game for them to paint, and I just get all mine off Pinterest, because yeah. Hate me if you want, I guess. I don't know, is that a good reason to hate somebody? Let's invite over her whole family. What about her dad? And I want to invite all the burbs, obviously. So Carter, Eden, we can invite Buck and Tank and Maya Bernard and Tycho. Anyone else? Any Smiths we're missing out on? You just saw the genie lamp, which saved Smith? Yes. Our first event, guys! Our first event! Okay, so let me do it. Watch this. I'm so excited! I'm so excited! Isn't that cool, guys? Okay, I think we've invited everybody. The guests are on their way. And it didn't say no, but it's that somebody wasn't coming. So we're going to change her into formal Lucy. Actually, why don't we change everyone into formal? Yeah, that's all it was, but still, that's what it was. I thought it was fun. Okay, all Sims on the lot are now in their formal wear. She's getting out here, getting the party started. Okay, so why don't you go and grab a plate of salad just because you're waiting. And Lucy, you are also hungry, so you're going to grab a plate of turkey. Jenny, you're going to come down here, and why don't you start a dance party, please? Why don't we start a solo dance party? Mr. Smith, you and Julian can go down to the party as well. So, Julian, why don't we put away the put away the bird and close the cage. Oh, all the guests are showing up. I see them. Here they are. I'm so excited. Who's excited? Okay, Julian, you're gonna come down here and you're going to join the dance party. Mr. Smith, you as well, buddy. Let's lock that one in, and you're going to go join the dance party. I'm going to add a third want lock for him, possibly. There we go. All the guests are making their way over to the party area. I believe they're all over here. Can we have them come over here, guys? They're all going into the clothing shop. So why don't we have all of you guys not call over? Why don't we ask to join? Ask to join. And hopefully everyone comes over and dances. Come on, guys, make your way over to dance. Some people are dancing here. Yay, aspiration points. Okay, are you guys coming over? Maybe once the wedding happens, we can have everyone come on over. So let's do the wedding event because that's happening. Let's go like this. So if you guys want to attend the wedding and get aspiration points for attending the wedding, feel free to just put attend in the chat. And I've attended the wedding. Oh, yeah, I have to set it to once a day or once a stream. I just haven't done that. It's okay. Why don't we get married, ladies? We're just waiting for Lucy to finish up eating. Yay! We've attended the wedding! And, why don't you come and get married, my love? It's time to get married. Yeah, I have to change it still, so hopefully no one tries to take advantage of it. Alright guys, wedding is happening and people are still dancing. Can you guys go dance? All of my family is just dancing. Guys, take a seat. Let's hold on here. Hold on. I want to get some pictures of this. See if I can get some pictures like this. Oh, of course, it's nighttime. Well, hold on, hold on, hold on. It's nighttime now, so now we need lights. I didn't think about that part. They are such a beautiful couple. I agree. I feel like that's weird lighting, but whatever. Mr. Smith just walks through the picture. I got some pictures, I think. We're going to choose other sim for the last name here. Perfect, ladies. You guys are married. You guys did it. You got married. All in Pride Month, too. So, woo! So, why don't we have you guys go cut the cake? Why don't we go cut the cake? Let's get a picture of them doing the cake cutting. They're having a blast. I love it. Who is Tank laughing at? She did stuff the cake into her face. That was pretty funny, wasn't it? Jenny, hi, what are you doing, babe? Were you just standing there? You did have a relative get married. Did that not happen for you? I'm pretty sure that happened for you. Aren't you now Lucy Smith? Ooh, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Is there a lifetime want for 10 children? I don't remember. Lucy Smith. Lucy has now officially become a Smith. Why don't you, Jenny? Why don't you just go join Maya with the dancing, maybe? Can we join her? Maybe not. Can we go dance, possibly? Dance solo. Oh, I'm hot. Okay, Mr. Smith, what's up, dude? stood up to call someone crazy. Okay, why don't you head on into the house? And why don't you, oh, not you, Jenny. Mr. Smith, why don't you go use the toilet? And then, you can actually go back to painting. It's fine. Why don't you go continue painting? Jenny, where's your son? Right, there he is. Why don't you go, chat with him, talk with your son, Johnny. Jill and Lucy, I'm just going to let them hang out because it's their wedding, and Julian's in bed already. So Julian, get out of bed, come grab a plate of turkey, come go to the bathroom, and then you can go back to sleep, buddy. I'm sorry, I have to wake you up out of bed to go to have some food. It's just a want family Sims game. But yes, honestly, I think we could still do it. It could be fun to do the first to 10 babies. That would be really fun. And like no adoptions, only pregnancies. She's catching up with Johnny. Maybe they can dance together. That'd be really fun. Carter is looking at Julian like, why are you wearing pajamas here? Okay, I don't know how old The Sims 2 is. I think like 2002 or something like that. It's gonna get a picture of this little event happening over here. Let's get that plumb bob out of here. We have two Sims talking, and two Sims talking in the background, two Sims talking in the front. And Carter was kind of looking at Julian like, dude, why are you wearing a robe at the wedding? They're dancing now. I love it. Now we have it. Ooh. I have a really hard time getting abducted, but that could be fun too. That could be fun. Do you want to do that? Why don't you message me? Okay, so someone actually broke a toilet this time. Jill, you can go to the bathroom and then go to bed. Lucy, where are you at, babe? You are right here. Someone is using that bathroom. Someone is broken that toilet, but you're going to go use it and then unclog it. Why don't you go unclog it first and then use it? And then we're going to send you off to sleep as well. Everything's breaking. What's going on? Oh my god, the clean bot is going to go insane. Okay. Mr. Smith, you got to come downstairs to turn off that clean bot before it breaks. Please, because there's going to be water all over the place. Who's good at mechanical? That would be Jill, and she is sleeping right now. So, Jill, honey, you're going to have to wake up, and you're going to have to go repair and unclog. Is that one clogged too? It is, you bet. Aya. Can you go turn off the clean bot, my friend? Like, let's go find it, and let's go turn it off. And make 10 new Mr. Smiths. I'd love to do an alien baby challenge. That would be fun. Lady Oaks, you should definitely message me. If you don't message me before the end of stream, I will message you. After stream. Okay, clean bot is going back on its perch. Perfect. Mr. Smith, let's use the bathroom. Where are you going? You don't need to go relax. You can go use the bathroom. I know that toilet's clogged, but too bad. And Jenny, you are going to... everyone needs to use the bathroom all at the same time. Why don't you go here, please? And Jenny, you're going to come use the toilet. Is it clogged? No. Perfect. You're going to go to sleep afterwards. Mr. Smith, after you use that, you're going to go to bed. Jill is working on repairing everything. So I'm chatting and modding in like 4 different streams. Perfect. No rush on the messaging me. Maybe I'll message you. We'll see what happens. No rush. All good. Okay, sleeping in pajamas. Sleeping in pajamas. Jill, you're still up, but the thing is, we have a bunch of stuff we need repaired. Everything broke all at the same time. Oh, well that was all it took? Okay. Can you mop that up real quick, honey? And then the wedding needs to be cleaned up, so why don't we go clean up? Turn off the stereo. Turn off the radio. Blast the stereo. Okay, actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna delete everything. Because we don't need it. We don't need it right now. I love that sound. Makes me happy. Okay, and Jill, when you're done, you're gonna come and get some leftovers, and then you're gonna go sleep in pajamas for the night. You're the last one to get to bed, but it's okay because you don't get up for work or anything like that. It's no worries. Alright guys, one of the streamers I've offered is spending 12 hours today. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's a lot. 12 hours is a lot. Alright guys, I am going to go on ads in about 4.5 minutes. So we're going to go on a quick be right back during that time. Having 2 screens, thanks to Rogue gifting me one help. That, honestly, that would help, yeah. I wish I had 2 screens, but you know what? Everything works. I just play The Sims on a smaller resolution so that I can see everything in my OBS on the side. All right, we gotta have Julian wake up at 5 to go off to school, and Lucy wakes up at 7. So we're gonna have Julian wake up at 5 here. He's almost heading off to college. I am so afraid for college because I'm afraid I'm going to have to make another dorm. Yikes. All right, let's go take a shower and use the bathroom. Yeah, even modding a 12-hour stream would be a lot of work. Not even doing it, just modding it would be a lot of work. So, Lady Oaks, we wish you and the streamer doing that stream positivity. Julian, I'm going to have you go clean up downstairs just because you're not hungry. And Lucy doesn't have to wake up till 7, so we'll probably have Jill wake up around the same time unless she's not fully energized. Couldn't think of the word I was trying to use here. So the baby, when we have a baby, if it's a girl, it'll be Zelda. And if it's a boy, it'll be Zach. Or maybe Zachary. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. I hear something stinking up around here, but I don't see anything. What am I missing? I don't know. Why don't we... I'm going to do something here. I'm going to do something, possibly. I'm thinking I maybe want to make it so that Julian does not go to college this round. There's 1 wish remaining. I don't know if I want to do it. it's gonna send him back to the bottom of the teen life stage, and I could do that because I don't know if I have enough room to send everyone to college right now. Why don't we do it? 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 And this it doesn't work. Oh my god, he has 6 days. He's not going to college this round. Holy crap, that changed everything. Alright, so that was... Okay, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Honestly, it's a good thing, because I don't think I'm going to have enough room for all the Sims that are going to college this round. So, to make it one less Sim makes it work. He's just going to be a teen for extra long. That's fine. You guys are woohooing. Hello. Good morning. And I forgot Lucy had to get up, so Lucy's going to go use the bathroom, take a shower. Jill, you can stay sleeping. And Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Mr. Smith, you're going to come down here. And Mrs. Smith, you're going to come up here. Not going to college. He's going to go to college eventually. He just is going to do it next round. And that gives me a little more time. Those two can stop doing whatever they're doing. All right. I'm going to send us off on a break, guys. We will go on a quick be right back, and I will be back in a few minutes with more Sims 2 Uberhood fun. Thank you for joining me so far. Peace out. Hi, besties. Welcome or welcome back. Okay. So Julian's going to be going off to school now. Let's have him stop that. He's going to go off to school. You don't need to turn on the stereo. Lucy should be going off to work soon, maybe. Maybe it's too early. But Jill has found out she's pregnant. Let's send her back to sleep for a bit. I know, you're dirty. Well, you're gonna have to wait. Go to sleep for a bit. Jenny, you're gonna come down here and get leftovers. Mr. Smith, you're gonna come get leftovers. Jenny, you're still sleeping. Or not Jenny, Jill. Thank you, Lady Oaks. Lucy, you are gonna be going off to work soon. But you wanna call Tank to chat? Why don't we call him? Apparently Tank's a good friend of hers, so we're going to call him and talk with him. Lucy, you should be going off to work any minute. Why don't you go feed the fish for me? Alright, Lucy's heading off to work. Okay, Mr. Smith. Let's have you sew another outfit, my friend. Make one outfit every day. Why does she have that face while she sleeps? Okay, let's pick a random adult everyday outfit. Male adult full was 56, so let's pick a random outfit here. Well, that's the outfit page we landed on? I don't think so. We could do layered t-shirt and jeans. There we go. He's making that outfit for the clothing shop. Jenny, what are you up to, darling? You want to call Joshua to chat? Sure, why don't we call him? We're going to call Joshua and chat with him on the phone. We also, I don't think we've saved recently, so we're going to save up just really quickly. I don't remember the last time I saved. Thank you guys for joining me today. All right. No problem, Stella. Feel free to lurk. I love the lurk command. Jenny, let's see here. Why don't you go and sing for a little bit? Jill, are you ever going to wake up, my darling? Jill, I guess you can go answer the phone for me, my love, and then, let's go and have a drink of some orange juice for you. Did she miss the phone? Yes, I guess. The phone's for you, Mr. Smith. Julian, you're home from school. Hello. Why don't we go do our homework? And then you can go inside and use the toilet. And then I'll get you to go get some leftovers. Jenny, do you like to cook? Not bad. Why don't you go and serve some lunch? 11, 22, 47 choices here. You're going to serve some kimchi fried rice, please. Mr. Smith is going to go get the phone. Kaylin, I'm trying to pee. How is Sprinkles doing? Good question. Why don't we have Jill go play with Sprinkles for a second? Sprinkles seems fine. She'll also fill Pika's food dish and play with Pika. Julian, you got canceled, so you're going to go get leftovers. Mr. Smith, when you're done, I'm going to have you go back to painting, please. Oh, Jenny, I didn't want you to serve all that food, honey. No one's hungry at all. You're gonna have to put all those plates away, my darling. Okay, Julian, you are going to, let's see here, what are you going to do for fun? I don't know what your fun activity is. It is the bird cage. Okay, so you are currently playing with the bird. I'm starving. I'll put away 2 of those plates. Yeah, I wish she hadn't have served all those plates. You're going to go here, buddy. Why don't you close this cage? And you can go and make 1 everyday outfit. Julian, you're going to come play with Pika. Oh, it's loading up. I think it's 127. Let me take this out for a second. And let's do a suit. So let's randomly choose one. Which one do I like the best? I guess that's not so random now, is it? Why don't we go with this one? Beautiful. Mr. Smith, I think you have a piece of clothing that belongs on my shelf. I want it to go on the bottom shelf. There we go. Jenny, what's up, babe? You're gonna go use the toilet. And then, why don't you go sit in the hot tub for a bit, because you need some comfort. I don't know why I'm so much over here. Let me just move this over a little bit. But I'm gonna be leaning over. And Mr. Smith, you're still working on painting, that's fine, but you also need some comfort. So why don't you go meet your wife in the hot tub? You are sewing, and you are playing with Pika. So it's going to be a while before you get to school. Why don't you go ahead and put Pika away? Hey, Lucy has been promoted. Hey now. Why don't we have her come inside and why don't we have her deposit some money into her bank account? We're going to deposit 500 into our bank account. You two are in the hot tub together, that's fine. I knew you'd like film and literature, buddy. Why are you standing? I don't know. Hi, B.
Good for that.
I know, hey now. But I also do, hey now, hey now. B, I'm good. How are you? Good vibes, good vibes. Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome. Jill has finished light pink suit. We're saying hey now over here. That's what we're doing over here. We got one more outfit to go. Oh no, wrong one. Crap. That's my toddler female. That's for my female toddler that I'm eventually gonna have, hopefully. We have a female toddler outfit. I left early because they had us move cubicles today and get all red and sweaty. Gonna eat some tacos and have a Mexican coach. Well, I hope you have fun eating that stuff and drinking that stuff, and that I hope you have fun in my stream. I hope you start to feel better and you get to relax and enjoy. Thank you for joining us. Jill, my darling, you finished that outfit, so let's go downstairs and go get some leftovers. Lucy, you've deposited your money. I'm in a Sims mood. I like playing alongside you and Carrie. No problem. Lucy, why don't you go and you can go use this bathroom downstairs. Actually, you're going to go change into your everyday, then use that bathroom. Then you're going to go downstairs and grab some leftovers from the fridge. You two are doing just fine in the hot tub, just chilling, doing whatever. What meal is it? I guess it's lunch or dinner. So yeah, we're gonna have a hot dog. What are you doing, my friend? Why can't you watch a movie while you sit there? There we go, there we go. She wants to be friends with Lucy. Where's Lucy right now? Jill, or I keep calling everyone the wrong names. Jenny, you're going to come out of the hot tub and you're going to come sit at the table with these two ladies so that you can get some social in. And Mr. Smith, why don't you come feed the fish? And then, what is your sub-hobby, Mr. Smith? Reciting poetry. Cute. Why don't you go recite some poetry? Julian, you're hungry now, so let's go downstairs and get leftovers. And then you'll go use the bathroom. Someone needs to pay the bills at some point. Do you think you could become friends with Lucy by sitting and talking to her? You're not very close to becoming friends with Lucy, are you? Jill, what's up with you, darling? Why don't you go use the bathroom? Whatever. Let someone else clean it up. You're pregnant. Go use the bathroom, and then you want to reach cleaning level 2? Sure. Why don't you go study cleaning? Jenny, you're going to be going to bed soon. Jenny, why don't you come play the piano for a bit? Lucy's sub-hobby is the rodent. Okay. So she's going to go upstairs and play with Sprinkles. Julian, after you go to the bathroom, you can probably go to bed, my friend. So I actually am going to have Lucy or maybe Jill work out. No. It has to be Jill that works out. Empowers you, your fitness. Okay, you're going to work out for me. I knew someone needed to work out. Jill, I'm going to send you off to sleep. Lucy, why are you not tired at all? Weird. Why don't we go set your energy down to 50%? And you can go to sleep when you're done there. Actually, it's too early for you to go to sleep. I'm going to have her go play the guitar for a bit. Okay, Julian, let's send you off to sleep. Okay, Mr. Smith, you can finish up there and you can go use the bathroom and then go get leftovers. And then you're going to come and go to sleep. Jenny, you're going to stop and you're going to go use the bathroom, go get leftovers. Actually, get leftovers first and then go use the bathroom. Lucy, you can stop and you can go off to sleep. Mr. Smith is going to head off to bed. Jenny's going to clean up the plates and then also go to bed. That is the end of another day in the Smith household. Let's save up. Dance into the music. Okie dokie. Why don't we fast forward till the morning? The elders don't have to get up, and Jill doesn't have to, but Lucy does. Lucy has to get up at 6, and Julian has to get up at 5 for school. So we're going to wait for time to stop, or I'm going to stop it at 5. Hi Stella, welcome back. We're still at the Smith household. Perfect. Let's get you out of bed, and let's get you to go and use the bathroom and take a shower. Lucy's got to get up in an hour. Julian, you're never hungry in the morning. I don't know why. But what I'll have you do is go and fill Pika's food dish, and then you can buy yourself an MP3 player. I guess why not? Okay. Lucy, you're gonna have to wake up. Jill, you might as well wake up too. So Jill, you're gonna come use this bathroom because you're pregnant. And Lucy, you're gonna come use this bathroom. And you two, why are you guys waking up so early? Oh, he's pretty active, so he does like to work out. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have him go work out then. And Jenny's gonna go use the bathroom, take a shower. These two ladies are waking up for the day. Jenny's not hungry, so I'm gonna have her go play piano for a bit. Mr. Smith, I'm gonna have him go I'm gonna go have him go on his sewing machine. Oh, he's working out still, so hold on for that. Jill, let's have you go make an outfit. Lucy, why don't you call Tank to chat? Hi, Rachel, how are you? We are in the Smith household. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Jill and Lucy have moved in with them. Jill, their daughter, and Lucy Burb, now Lucy Smith. And Jill is preggers. Just got back from lunch. Awesome. Did you have anything good for lunch? Yes, it is a full house. And we have a baby on the way. I'm excited. Mr. Smith. Oh, no. Someone left the bird out. Oh. Mr. Smith, can you stop working out for a bit and go use the bathroom? She's going to call Tank to chat. You got a pizza slice? Nice. Love pizza. Going back to the Monties today, they stress me out. They are stressful. Veronaville is stressful, my dear. Do they have any naming conventions? No, not yet. Our next baby will either be Zelda or Zachary based on if it's a boy or a girl. And that's all we know so far. Let's make a little dress here. Actually, someone else already has that dress, both of those dresses. Jill owns a clothing shop, or she will once she's not pregnant anymore, so we're making clothing for that. Let's see here. That's cute, but I know someone already wears that. That's cute. Why don't we do brown jacket? Yeah. Brown jacket, black pants. Or I'm gonna say jacket and pants, boots. Everyday outfit, female. Perfect. Jill is going ahead and making that. Jenny, you want to call Joshua to chat? Well, you kind of have to wait for Lucy to get off the phone. Lucy, you want to be friends with Julian and Jenny? Why don't we have you and Jenny socialize? Because you two seem to want to be friends with each other. So we're going to have you guys go here and meet here and chat. Of course, the phone has to ring and Lucy's going to work. Of course. Jenny, fine, go answer the phone. Mr. Smith, I'm going to have you go make the last outfit. Are you finding out you're more pregnant? Why don't you resume making your outfit? We're going to get off the phone with Antonio Monti, and we're going to call Joshua instead, our son. Joshua's off in university. Julian was supposed to go to university, but I'm kind of stressed out that there's not going to be enough room in university for everyone. So I sent him back to the beginning of the teen stage with a genie lamp. He just wished for a longer life. What's going on? Oh, I was worried about that for a second. Let me take this out for a second. Oh, wrong category. Let's see here. Beautiful. And Jenny, there's really nothing else I can have you do, so you're gonna go sing. You two are sewing, beautiful. Love that for you guys. I love how they spend time together every day by sitting here sewing together, and then the bird just flies in and out of the room. Love it. It's so random. Okay, Jill, you finished your outfit. We're just waiting for your dad to finish his, and then maybe we can actually open up the shop. Why don't you go and get something to eat? I'm so glad the bird doesn't drop droppings while it flies around. Yes, thank goodness, right? That would be a pain in the butt. I want Jill to check the leftover situation. So we're pretty good on leftovers for now. And then when she's done, she's gonna go study cleaning. Lucy is roughly woken from a daydream at work with a startling prediction for her next horoscope. It appears that a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence of the stars being perfectly aligned means everyone should propose marriage today. Lucy doesn't begin writing because horoscope writing isn't an exact science, and if she is wrong, thousands of readers could propose before it's the right time. Should Lucy instruct her readers to propose, or should she make up another horoscope to play it safe? Tell them to propose. Lucy wants romance to flourish, so she writes for everyone to propose to their loved ones, best friends, anyone they can find. Though a mass love epidemic does not sweep through the town, a few stories and comments make their way to the newspaper office, all of them fantastic. Lucy is heralded as the city's Cupid and is now one of the city's preeminent writers. She earns a charisma skill point. Is that the skill point we needed to get a promotion? Well, goddamn, it was. It was the skill point we needed for promotion, so how perfect is that? Jill, I'm going to have you go study cleaning when you're done. Miss Jenny, you're going to go use the bathroom. And then you still want to be friends with Lucy, but Lucy's at work, so I can't do that for you right now. I wish you had something else you like to do. Why don't we go play the piano for a bit? Did those hearts mean Mr. Smith is enjoying his work? What hearts? There was hearts somewhere? Those are little leaves, if that's what you're thinking. It's just something that happens in fall. Perfect. Okay, why is he staring at me? Alright, let's go down to the shop. And let's have him go and put that down. Perfect. We're going to have Jill open up a home business. You're going to go and real estate, the faster skill building park in fall is so good. Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Why don't we go ahead and start home business? Mr. Smith, you want to learn fire prevention, or let's finish your painting first? Why don't we go continue your painting? Oh, cool. Yeah, I guess I never really noticed that it only happens in fall. So that's interesting. I love that. Thanks for filling me in. Okay, Jill, why don't you go use the bathroom? And then you're going to come and, oh my gosh, the business is open. So why don't we lock, allow, household only, and lock, allow, household only. And Julian, you're going to close the business until Jill's ready. You're going to close the business for me. And then you're going to set, we're going to set the customer limit to 3 customers at a time. And Dina can leave. Bye, Dina. Julian, you're going to go do homework. Go do your homework and then I'll send you into the house. There's seasonal perks. Spring is a boost to romance. Summer is a boost to friendly. Winter is a boost to family. I love that. I never knew about that. That's so cool. Like your Sims get more points into the relationship depending on the relationship and season. Yeah, it makes sense. I love that. That's actually really cool. Jill, I want you. Oh, there's an event in the chat. The headmaster is here for a visit. I'm gonna type headmaster. Okay, Jill, let's see here. It's very fun to throw parties in the summer for popularity sims. That's awesome. I love that. Or dates in the spring. I'll keep that in mind because I never knew that was a thing. Jenny, why don't you go and grab yourself some leftovers, some Jell-O from the fridge. I could go for some Jell-O right now. I closed my business. Why do we have a bunch of random Sims here? Well, I guess it's open now, so you guys can come look at clothing. Well, I guess I gotta set stuff for sale. There we go. Clothing is set for sale if people want to come into my shop. Is anyone going to come in the shop? Or are they all just going to walk around my yard? Why don't you go and basic sell to your brother? Julian, let's have you... Why don't you play your handheld? Actually, you wanted to play it with somebody. We're not going to do that. Why don't you go and study lifelong happiness, just because. Jenny, you want to be friends with Lucy, but Lucy's still not home. And I want you to go be cashier. I know, everyone's just hanging out in my yard, in my hot tub, instead of actually in my shop. Someone's playing darts, someone's in the hot tub. I'm annoyed. Romeo is a hoe. That's the truth. Amen. Lucy, I'm gonna have you come up here and go and bank online and deposit. Let's deposit 500 again. Jenny's just sitting here. She's gonna go and sing for me. Oh, Johnny is buying a bunch of clothing, I guess. Go, Johnny. Romeo. That's, yeah, works. Works. Romeo, yeah, Romeo. And Lucy. Oh, I'm feeling overwhelmed. Okay, just calm down. Let's start at the top of the list here. You are doing fine singing. You have just finished, so why don't we sell that painting? And it's not a masterpiece. So we are going to go ahead and paint another custom painting because he still wants to sell a masterpiece. Jill is doing cashier. Lucy, you're going to go change into your everyday. And then you're going to go downstairs and get leftovers. There's my deep breath for you. You are studying lifelong happiness. It's just Johnny in my shop buying a bunch of clothing. At least he's buying all the male outfits up. What does studying lifelong happiness entail? I honestly don't know what you get with lifelong happiness. Maybe someone else knows. Like, I don't know what exactly the perk is that you receive, but You guys said that at like the same time. Is Johnny just gonna buy all of my outfits here? Is it gonna be only Johnny buying outfits? Because I'm gonna run out of people to gift the outfits to. It's like perma platinum. I thought it might be, but I feel like it doesn't work sometimes. Because I've had Sims study lifelong happiness and like nothing happened. Yeah, yeah, I'm dumb. Yeah, how do you even gain lifetime happiness? That'd be an interesting skill to gain. Sorry, I feel like I'm crashing out too. I'm getting a little overwhelmed. Is it just Johnny buying all my outfits here? Jill, Jenny and Lucy, why don't you, become friends? Don't crash out yourself. Oh, don't crash out. You're so sexy. Guys, I'm going to send you guys on the break a little bit early if you don't mind. Just because I am kind of crashing out. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break. You're so sexy. Don't crash out. Slows the rate of decay for your Sims aspiration. Interesting. Well, now we know. The more you know. I'm going to go on the break a few minutes early, guys, because I'm just kind of crashing out here, so I need to take a few minutes. Enjoy the slideshow. Talk to each other in the chat. Stop. I will be back in a few minutes, guys. Peace out. besties, welcome or welcome back. We're gonna go through to the end of this household and then we'll see where we end up from there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue after that or what, but we're gonna see what's up. Why don't you two socialize with each other? Why don't we do the gestures? Hi guys, welcome back. Are you having a hard time checking out, my friend? He bought 2 outfits at least. Her brother, her first customer was her brother. That's actually so cute. I wish I got a picture of that, her first customer being her brother. She's so tired though, we gotta close down the business. We gotta go to the bathroom and then go to sleep. Lucy and Jenny are talking in the kitchen. Why don't we go appreciate, admire, entertain, joke, entertain, bust a move, talk gossip, talk about hobby, music, and dance. You guys, I think, are both into music and dance, so there we go. And hopefully all the customers leave. What the heck? Yay, you guys became friends. Lucy wants to call Tank to chat, so let's call him. Jenny, you are going to come use the bathroom, and then I'll have you go into the hot tub. I'm going to get these 2 people out of the hot tub, because they're just sitting in my hot tub, and I want them to leave my house. We're gonna call Tank again, because apparently we're obsessed with Tank. Jenny, can you ask everyone to leave when you're done? Can you ask to leave everyone and then go get in the hot tub? Someone's gonna need to pay those bills. Mr. Smith, why don't you do it right now? Okay, Julian, you can stop and you can go use the toilet in here. And then you're gonna go and get some leftovers. Oh my god, I wish these people would leave my house. Lucy, what are you doing, darling? You're not doing anything. Why don't you come use the bathroom? And then I'm gonna get you to get everyone to leave. We're gonna say goodbye to everyone by selecting you and getting you out of the hot tub, please. You're going to teleport here and say goodbye to everyone. And hopefully that makes that other girl leave too. Okay, now can you come answer the phone? Jenny, you're good to come inside and go to sleep. Mr. Smith, after you're done eating, you're going to go to sleep. Jill, you are sleeping. Good. I'm going to have you get up now and go get some leftovers because you're hungry. Lucy, you're going to answer the phone. And Julian, I'm going to have you go upstairs when you're done. And why don't you go relax on your bed so you can actually... Is Julian available? No. He's going to go and fill Pika's food dish and play with Pika. Jenny, you can get out of the hot tub. Lucy, let's go feed the fish. And then she wants to play with Sprinkles, so let's go play with Sprinkles. Jill, once you're done, you're going to go to sleep as well. Lucy, once you're done playing with Sprinkles, you'll come downstairs and clean up the plates. Julian, my darling, you are going to... Let's see here. Yeah, you're probably going to go to bed once you're done playing. Why don't you put the bird back in the cage and close the cage for me, please? And then you're going to go and sleep in pajamas. Mr. Smith is sleeping. It's just Lucy up now. So, Lucy, you don't need to go take a bath. Can you go to sleep yet? Not yet. So let's make it energy 50%, me, and you're going to go sleep in pajamas. I don't know why she never has, like, empty energy. She's always at, like, full energy. Don't know what's going on with Lucy. All right, everyone is in bed. Let's save up. We have one more day to go in this household. And then I'm kind of hungry, so I might end after that. I might take care of me. Yeah, I'm jealous of the fact that B has tacos. I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat after this. We have one more day to go, so let's do it up. Let's let the game hopefully fast forward for us. There we go. It will be a Friday today, so Julian has school. Lucy does not have work. Okay. And Jill can sleep in as well, that means. So we're just waiting for 5 a.m. for Julian to wake up. The baby will be born this morning as well. Who's excited for that? Okay, so why don't we go use and take a shower? Okay, we're going to do a prediction. And I'm going to set it for like 5 minutes. Or 2 minutes even. And it's going to be if the baby's going to be a boy or a girl. So there we go. There's a prediction on, guys. It's going to be up for 2 minutes. And you will win Sparkles if you make the correct prediction. If the baby's going to be a boy or a girl. So feel free to predict on that. Julian, why don't you go and fill Pika's food dish, clean her cage, and then play with her? Oh, someone's predicted girl so far. I'm hoping for girl too. So I'm gonna... I can't cast a vote. Too bad. Happy Taco Tuesday. I know, I wish. I would love to go for some tacos right now. Julian's just kind of hanging out with the bird before school. School bus will arrive in about an hour. Let's put the bird away. You two are up. Jenny, you're going to go use the bathroom, take a shower. Mr. Smith, you're going to go work out because I didn't know you were active, but you are. And Julian, why don't you go here? And maybe Lucy can play her game with you. Why don't you play handheld? And Lucy, can you join him? How do I do that? I can't find play handheld. It's not there. Yeah, I don't see it, game. Alright, well, I guess that didn't work out. Lucy, you're gonna go use the bathroom. Julian, you might as well just wait to go to school, my friend. You are showering, and then you can come downstairs and have a drink of some orange juice. Mr. Smith, we're gonna have you get off the exercise bike now, and you're gonna come use the bathroom and take a shower. And then you'll go and get leftovers. Jill, you are going to talk to Lucy about your hobby, I think. You're going, I guess I can't. So I'm going to have you guys meet each other here. Julian's headed off to school. Good for him. There we go. Why don't you talk about hobby? Okay, and you want to influence someone to serve a meal? Can you influence Lucy to do that? Okay, Lucy's going to serve a meal. Cool. I didn't know we could do that, really. I did, but I forgot. I always forget about that. So why doesn't she go and make one outfit every day? We need to make a male, everyday adult outfit. And Mr. Smith, you're going to grab that. Jenny, why don't you go play the piano? We're waiting for the outfit screen to load up. Why don't we go with... Beautiful. She's going to sew that up for us. And Mr. Smith, after you're done that, I would like you to go and try and continue to paint a masterpiece. Lucy, good job. We're going to put away leftovers as single plates. And then I'm going to have you go use the bathroom. What happened with the prediction? Where'd it go? I can't see the prediction. Okay, so we had one prediction vote for a girl. So we'll have to see what happens when the baby comes. See if it's a boy or a girl. Is she? I think she's having the baby right now. That would be a yes. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Lucy and Jill's first baby together, everybody. The maid comes to watch. Lucy's coming in. There's a new family member on the way. We're going to go with the baby name. It is a boy. Oh, darn. Well, let's go ahead and manage that prediction. Choose outcome. It was a boy. Boo-hoo. The prediction ended. The result was boy. So it's a boy, so his name's going to be Zachary. Zachary Smith. Okay, let's go ahead and put him in the spreadsheet here. Beautiful. We had a baby. Yay, Zachary. Let's make him selectable. Let's take a look at him. Cool. I'm excited. We'll get to play with him next time we're here. A lot happened in this round. Motives, max all for Zachary. And Jill, why don't you go put Zachary in the crib? Jenny's still playing the piano. I wanted a girl, too. I wanted a girl, but I didn't think it was going to be a boy. I guess it was. Have a family reunion. Ah! I would love to do that for her. So how do I do that? I have to have at least 10 Sims in attendance that are blood relatives. I'll try. Let's try calling, throwing party. Let's go throw a house party. Or actually, we can throw their golden anniversary. Why don't we do that? Another party? Sure, why not? Why not? End this stream off with a bang, right? Right. Okay, so Mr. Smith is painting. Lucy decided to work out. I would like her to come downstairs and serve some dessert. Some lemon bars, please. Right? End it with a bang. We're going to throw a family reunion. It's perfect because Lucy has the day off today. So let's invite all of our family members that we can. So who's related to us? Who is her brother? I forget who her brother is. But Chloe Curious is related. So was Laz. Are these guys related? I'm going to invite them anyways. Inviting family members for a bang? No, that's not what I said. Who is her brother? I thought her brother was Vidkund. Is he not on this list here? I don't see him at all. I don't know if I can make this family reunion happen. I'm trying my best. Let's invite John. Well, we're going to try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to try our best here. And some of our guests probably aren't going to come. Boo-hoo. Why don't you go, Jenny, turn on the music. Lucy's going to serve some dessert, and I would like you to serve some chicken wings and fries, please. Jill, you don't need to go make the... Actually, yeah, you can go make the bed. That's fine. Oh, the maid's still here, so it's okay. Why don't you serve some drinks of some root beer floats? And Jenny, you are going to serve the lunch in a second. Why don't you go clean up that plate first? Are they the only two that showed up, really? Oh my gosh. And we gotta unlock this door for them so they can come inside. Well, my family reunion's not gonna work. Only my son showed up. Maybe I could have Mr. Smith call. No, that's not gonna work. Boo-hoo. Well, we tried to end it with a bang. we are going to go and serve some lunch of some chicken wings and fries. Lucy, you're going to stop serving the lemon bars and put them down. Lucy, why don't you go eat one of the lemon bars? Mr. Smith, you are going to come down here, and why don't you start a game of darts? Oh my God, Laszlo came too. And Pascal, thank you boys for coming. I don't think you guys count towards the family, but still, I appreciate that you guys came. Hey, it worked. It worked. Oh my God, she got it. She got it done. It's a family reunion. Does it count in our memories? Had a family reunion. I love it. Okay, Jill, my darling, why don't you join your game for or join your dad for a game of darts? I almost said join your darts for a game of dad. You can... How's the baby doing? Baby's fine. So, Lucy, you want to call Tank to chat? Why don't we call Tank to chat? He's at work, so he's done at 6 p.m. Alrighty. Why don't you try and influence someone to serve a meal? Why don't you influence Mr. Smith to serve a meal, possibly? Influence to serve meal? Alright, I think he's gonna go serve a meal. Cool, so why don't you join Lucy? Or join Jill, sorry. Julian's home from school. I forgot that you existed. You're gonna go do your homework. And then I'm gonna have you come use the bathroom. And then you can join the girls. Or maybe, no, you can go dance. How about you go dance? Maybe we can start a dance party. You're gonna come and you're gonna come dance as well. Mr. Smith, you'll come and dance. Why don't you guys all dance then? This is so random. I feel like this is so random right now. Like, this is so random. The whole family's dancing. We're just gonna have them dance till the party's over. Alright, Mr. Smith, let's start by taking care of Jenny here at the top. Jenny and Mr. Smith, why don't you guys go... Oh, there's more people in the hot tub, so why don't you go in the hot tub? Mr. Smith, you're gonna go use the bathroom, and then you're gonna go get in the hot tub. Jill, why don't you go use the bathroom? Lucy, you can go put away leftovers. and Julian's still dancing. Everyone had a good time. Wonderful. Julian, why don't you go study the lifelong happiness? How's the baby doing? The baby's okay. Jill, what are you up to, honey? Can you go to the bathroom? And then go feed the fish. And then I'll have you go resume making your outfit. Mr. Smith, you're getting some social with your wife. Lucy, I'm gonna have you join Mr. and Mrs. Smith in the hot tub just because she needs some comfort. So Julian will become, or will go off to college next round. So I'm happy about that. We cheated a little bit to make that happen. Not really. We used the genie lamp, so it's not like that's cheating or anything. Julian, why don't you go get some leftovers from the fridge? Why is there a skunk out here? Go away, skunk. Julian, when you're done, you're going to come relax on your bed and watch a movie before bed. Jenny, I'm going to have you come inside and use the bathroom, please. Mr. Smith, you're going to come and go and paint. Jill, you are doing your sewing. Lucy, I'm going to get you to come inside and use this bathroom. Julian's eating and then going to go relax, and Zachary's good for now. Why don't you make one more male everyday outfit? Let me take that out for a sec. Why don't we say, let's do that one. Okay, she's gonna make that one for her shop. Let's go ahead and put down her other items. I just got a feeling that I should save, so I'm gonna save. Just humor me, humor me. All right. Mrs. Smith, why don't you go answer the phone for me? Mr. Smith, you can go paint. Jill, you are doing that. No. Julian, you're gonna watch movie Spooky Werewolf. I guess not. Whatever, watch movie Spooky Werewolf. Just stand there and watch it. Never a bad idea to save. I agree, Bob Flanders. I agree. Jill, I'm gonna, or not Jill, but Jenny, I'm gonna have you go sing for a bit. Lucy, after you go to the bathroom, you can call Tank to chat. He should be home now. And the baby's gonna need some attention soon. When you're done watching the movie, you can go use the bathroom and then, or I guess you're going now. Can you call someone on the phone? Do you have a cell phone? You don't? Boo. Why don't you come and fill Pika's food dish and play with Pika for a few minutes? Okay, so Jenny, we're gonna start sending everyone to bed here, starting with Jenny. We're gonna go to sleep. Mr. Smith, you can keep painting for a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna have you go downstairs and have a drink of some red wine, and then you are going to go to sleep. Jill, you can finish up with that clothing. Lucy, you can have a drink of white wine. Julian, why don't you put the bird away? Jill, you finish the outfit. So Jill, you're gonna come downstairs and get leftovers. Julian, put the bird away and close the cage. Then you're gonna go to sleep. The baby's gonna need attention like any second, so I'm gonna have Lucy come and hold Zachary. Lucy, why don't you go now, because the baby's crying. And she's going to change Zachary's diaper. And then we're going to put Zachary in crib. Jill, you're going to head on back to bed. Or not back to bed, but to bed. Let's clean up and then go sleep. And Lucy's going to put the baby back in the crib. Is he hungry? Not that hungry now. So she's going to go to sleep. Mr. Smith is going to sleep, and I think that's everybody. Okay, that is everyone in bed. So let's fast forward until the end of the round. We're just fast forwarding till we switch over into winter. If it doesn't switch by 3 a.m., I'm going to change it myself. Looks like we might need to change it ourselves. Trying to let it change naturally, but I don't think it's going to happen. All right, it's not going to happen. Okay, so we're going to go here and change season to season 3. Then we are going to save up. And that is the end of this round at the Smith household. That is also the end of this stream. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. You can find me on all social media at apparentlyamanda TV, except for Twitch. That's where I'm just apparentlyamanda. I upload new YouTube videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays you get Paralives rotational gameplay episodes. I uploaded 2 today. And on Fridays you get replays of my Sims 2 Uberhood streams, which happen every day from Tuesday to Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys had a lovely, lovely time. And let's raid you guys out somewhere. Let's see here. Made it to the end without lurking much. Bye, Stella. Bye, B. Let's go to, I want to go to Carrie, but she's going to be right back. Can I see if she's back yet? Oh, there, she's back. Okay, perfect. We're going to go raid Carrie. Okay, guys, let's go raid Carrie. So we're raiding Carrie in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.